All right, guys. Well, a little quick update for you. As you saw in my last video, and if you are new to the channel, I did pick up this 2001 CR250, and we've been doing a ton of work to it. So there's been a huge transformation. But one of the things that we found was leaking oil out of the bottom of the weep hole. It smelled like gas. So I went ahead and changed the left side crank seal, because when I took off the cover, there was obviously a little bit of oil and pre-mixed gas is what it smelled like. So we decided to change the left side seal. But, you know, after running the bike, as you could see, it's still splooging really bad. It leads me to think that the right side crank seal is also bad. The power valves are gunked up, and it's probably going to need a new piston and ring. So I think what I am deciding to do is pretty much take this thing apart, do it right, and just do a full rebuild on the right side crank seal, clean up the power valves, and probably throw a new piston in there. So I just wanted to give you guys that update on where we're at. I really want to start enjoying this bike, and I don't want to keep second guessing myself in terms of why it's not idling, why it keeps smoking, and just, you know, have more damage occur on the bike without doing the proper maintenance. So I'm pretty sure this thing was abused and wasn't shown much love from the previous owners. So I'm going to go ahead and take it upon myself to bring this thing back to life. So stay tuned. We're going to do a little build series, a little how-to, because there really aren't any good videos. There really aren't any good videos showing the process in terms of, you know, fixing a 2001 CR250. All of it is, you know, either the assembly part or the disassembly. So I'm going to go ahead and do my own research and then provide that for you guys, so that if you have a similar model generation of Honda, you know exactly how to do that. So similar style as to what we did on the left side seal, we're going to do on the right side seal. We're going to clean up the power valves, and we're also going to probably do a top end. There's one good YouTuber that does a good job of showing you the steps, but some of his videos are really quick, so I'm probably going to have to take a lot of struggle and just going to take my time and be patient with this thing. So it's summertime. It's not desert season. This is probably going to be the best time for me to do something like that. So we're going to go ahead and start the teardown process, and we'll document that for you. We'll probably, I'm not sure how I'm going to stage these videos, but just do a good little video series for you guys, so that, you know, you either just enjoy the content, or you're actually looking to do some of this work to your own bike. We're going to get this thing back to 2001 prime condition CR250, so we can go ahead, rip it, have no oil leaks, have the thing idle, have the thing actually hit the power band. Because what's happening right now is, and I thought it was, you know, an air fuel carb thing, but I don't think the power valve is working, so that you don't really feel the power band, and it's lugging. Like, it kind of wants to go, but it's just falling on its face, and, you know, it's not the way a 2001 CR250 should feel. When you hit the power band on this thing, you know it's hitting. So that's exactly what this should be feeling like, but, you know, that's really not happening. So we're going to go ahead and tear this thing down, and we'll see how either lucky or unlucky we are, but I'm going to take you guys along for the ride. All right, guys. Well, here is the official step to starting this project and doing it right. We got the plastics off. We got the seat off. We're essentially going to just organize everything up there really nicely so we don't lose any parts. But let me know if you guys think I'm making the right decision. You know, the bike's not running well. I want to keep this bike for, you know, a long time. Obviously, the previous owners weren't treating it well. So, you know, I'm going to go ahead and put the time and elbow grease into putting this bike back together and making sure that it starts ripping. You know, I'm going to try and do all the work myself. We might need to go to a machine shop to, look at the cylinder and see what type of shape that's in. But, let me know in the comments and let me know if, which seals I should change. What I'm probably gonna do is obviously do the top end, change out all the gaskets, the top one, this one here, the bottom one here. I'm not gonna split the cases. We're gonna knock on wood, we don't have to do that. We might as well go ahead and check the water pump to make sure that's working. We're gonna go ahead and check the clutch to see if we need to put a new clutch in there. And then obviously the power valves back here. And then we got to figure out a solution on how to stop some of that splooge coming out. Maybe it is the right seal. Oil's getting into the cylinder, and that's why you see so much oil coming out of the exhaust. And this is just from idling, guys. Like I was trying to get this tuned up and working on the fuel air screw, and it shouldn't be splooging out with oil like that. So we got to figure out what's going on and really get this bike dialed in. But I think that's gonna do it. Hopefully you guys tune in. Please subscribe, like, comment. It helps. I enjoy putting out content and just recording some progress. And I know there's a lot of older bikes people are trying to get tuned up and fix on. And I want to be documenting some of this because some of the videos out there don't help at all. And I really haven't been able to find anything like the Banshee videos. There's tons of Banshee videos, but a 2001 CR250, good luck. There's some, but they aren't great. So with that, guys, I think that's gonna be it. We'll see you guys in the next build series progress update, and stay tuned. Thanks.